Last week was my birthday and I celebrated turning 40 forever. Let's just go with that. All jokes aside, every year on my birthday, I wake up to a birthday song from my mom. And so, of course, throughout the day, what's on my mind? The birthday song. So when I sit down and I start playing around with AI, OMG, I came up with a strategy that is not only going to improve the relationships that you have with your students, but this is Classroom the CEO. So we're going to flip this student engagement strategy and turn it into an extra $1,000 every single month. Let me show you how. But first, if you're new here, welcome. I am Erica and I help educators just like you stop leaving money in the classroom. We do it by three simple steps. CEO, create, engage, and then is the overflow. And that's what you're going to be learning today because here we do it without burnout. So let me show you how. All right, so like I said, last week was my birthday and I was playing around with AI. I came to Google Gemini and I saw this little button that said create music. So I clicked on it like, what is that? And from there, I saw that you could create all these different genres, 90s rap, Latin pop, reggae, R&B. I was like, oh my gosh, you really can do something with this. But it's my birthday, so what was on my mind? My birthday song that I have been hearing all day long, right? And so I started playing around with it. I created a birthday song track. And then my daughter got home from school. And so I was like, oh, Eva, let me show you what I learned today. And so I pulled up the track. I'm going to pull it up and play it for you. And then my teacher brain kicked in and I asked her one simple question that shifted everything. I said, Eva, now let me tell you, in elementary school. And I was like, what if you walked in the classroom and your teacher played you a birthday song that, was sounded like this? How would it make you feel? And she got so excited, so pumped. And that does not always happen when I give a suggestion, right? So immediately I was like, oh my gosh, this really is a strategy that teachers can use to improve their student relationships and to increase that culture that is built in their classroom, making it stronger. And so today I'm going to play the song so you know what the end result is going to look like. And then I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can create a similar song for your students. And keep in mind, I'm going to show you a hip hop style version, but you have all of these other different genres that you can choose from. So let's get ready to create birthday songs for your students. All right. And so just imagine 30 seconds that will totally change and brighten your student's day. That is what we are going to create today. And because this is Classroom the CEO, at the very end, I am going to tell you how you can flip this strategy and turn it into a business that earns you an extra $1,000 or more every single month. And so, first and foremost, inside of the AI Music Prompt Pack that increases student engagement, what you're going to find are a bunch of different categories. So we have our morning energy boosters, and then underneath our second category here is our student birthday songs. And so we are going to go to the student birthday song generator. And here you're going to find different prompts. So if you want to create like an elementary pop version, you're going to use this prompt on page 17. Here we have an upper elementary middle school hip hop hype. And then for you upper elementary to high school, we have like a chill acoustic version. We have a study beat remix version. And then we also have a generalized version where you can customize it based on the genre of music that individual student likes. Like, for real. That's crazy, right? Yes. And so it's so simple to do. First of all, you're going to go to the prompt that you want to use. So in this case, I am going to go to our upper elementary hip hop prompt. Or you know what? I'm going to do, since I already played a hip hop version for you, I'm going to do the elementary pop celebration. And so all you have to do is copy the prompt right out of our prompt guide, which is linked below. And then you're going to paste it into Gemini. And you're going to just change a few characteristics. And so we want to make this personalized for your students. And in order to do that, we're going to have to tell, Gemini the information. So first of all, the student's first name, I am going to say Joy. And that's going to be repeated several times. And so I'm just going to put that in parentheses so that they know it's Joy's birthday. And then you're going to tell Gemini a few character traits about Joy. So Joy always helps other students. She loves to sing and dance. And her favorite subject is math. And so you're going to give just a few characteristics about your student. And then from there, you are going to just hit submit. And your student's song will be generated in a few minutes. All right. And so as you can see, that was like a little light pop for a younger student. But just imagine your students coming into class and getting that personalized birthday song. That is going to make them be like, oh my gosh, my teacher loves me, right? They are going to be so excited. They're going to feel celebrated. And what that's going to do is change the entire culture of your classroom. Trust and believe your students are going to be most excited to get to your class on their birthday. Like, that is how you increase engagement and build those relationships with your students. But like I said, this is Classroom to CEO, and that's the difference, because most educators just stop right there. They get a strategy like the one you just learned, they grab the prompt guide, and they start creating these birthday songs for their students, and they stop right there. But not us. We are all about going from classroom to CEO and taking what you're already doing and turning that into extra income without the need to go back to school, without the need to get another degree, without the need to get a second job. Like, we ain't got time for all of that, right? Because look, you already know how to make the learning happen in your classroom. You've created 1,000,001 lessons. You know how to differentiate and do all of the teacher things. But this year, we are going to take it to the next level. We are going to go from classroom to CEO by implementing our 3-step system: create, engage, and then overflow. So if this shifted something for you, if you're ready to build that teacher business, then number one, make sure you watch the next video where I'm going to show you how to flip this birthday song strategy into an extra $1,000 a month. But then also join us inside of the free Classroom to CEO Club, where I host a 5-day challenge. Stop leaving money in your classroom that's going to help you come up with your specific classroom win and turn it into not only a digital product, but also some recurring income that hits your bank account month after month. I am so excited that you're here and cannot wait to witness you move from the classroom to CEO. I'll see you in the next video.